How is it just me or this? Does this song sound very, very familiar? I don't know why. This song sounds like it was sampled or I wouldn't say sampled. It does sound quite similar to No Vaseline from Ice Cubes. It has like a very similar sound, but mainly not this really, but the beginning of the song. Alright, this is in honesty one of the levels that I tend to skip. And what I mean by skip is I'll come here, but I'll literally like speed run this. I'll show you a trick real quick. But since this is a let's play, I should actually show the level, not skip it how I normally do. Alright, so this is actually the end of the level. But it's actually possible to... Damn it. You can... Where I fell right there, you can long jump, but considering that I'm gonna do this the normal way, I'm not even gonna bother with that, because that one's actually kind of tricky. I tend to fail that a lot of times. And there's gonna be a lot of fighting here, so... Bomb glove is like your best friend though, because 2 bombs and you can take him out. Alright. Why did I just throw that? I knew he was gonna move. Oh shit. Just make sure you're ready with them because they blow up pretty quickly. I always try to have them ready on quick select. But cannon, not very effective against them. They won't take all that damage. And you cannot suck them up, unfortunately. Alright, let's see. Why that's not the case? They're very small enemies. I don't understand why the game won't let you. Oh, that's so annoying. They won't lock on sometimes. Or you could do 1 bomb, 1 smack on the wrench. Feels so boring. This and the what's it called? This in that section I just did on the last episode. I'm not used to doing these at all. Oh shit. I missed one. Oh. Still didn't get hit. This section used to terrorize me as a kid. It was like notoriously difficult. I wasn't the best at this game when I was little. In fact, this is like the only Ratchet game I would really consider all that hard. Later Ratchet games do have like difficulty settings. I think Into the Nexus was kind of hard, but Crack in Time wasn't all that bad in the hardest difficulty. I think the part wasn't really that bad. I think Into the Nexus was the only one that was actually really all that difficult on the hardest difficulty. Right, a lot of these guys stick to the bomb glove or the hyper wrench. You could just shoot your way to the turret too, but alright, big metal door. What could we possibly need to do? Break these down for some extra bolts. Well, you need a cannon, I guess. And that spot where I was long jumping or high jumping, this is where it would have took you all the way over there. Basically skipping the entirety of this level. Because the item is right there, so I'm gonna run through this level real fast. On a normal playthrough, it's doing that glitch. I don't even know if I call it a glitch, just... And then getting the 2 gold bolts. Yeah, you need this pilot's helmet for Pokitaru. Otherwise you won't be able to commandeer the ship and stuff, so... Alright, 40,000.
Now this is cool.
Alright, into the volcano. Another enemy gauntlet. We're slowly being introduced to what the mid-late game and all of the late game is gonna entail. A bunch of enemy gauntlets. Unfortunate, because I actually prefer the platforming. Damn, I'm real fast. Why are you still there? Okay, what am I doing? I'm playing a little too carelessly. The area is long, I don't think there's any nanotech, so can't really afford to get hit anymore. And honestly, I tend to speedrun this area. You don't need to kill everything. Oh shit. That was a horrible hyper strike. Hey, nice. You took out your own enemy. Or your own buddy. Alright, you know what? Screw this. Screw this. Sometimes you have to know when to fight and not to fight. There's no incentive to fighting in this game. You get no experience for weapon level ups. And I was not expecting to run through this level this quickly. I mean, there's still one more gold bolt. This one actually takes a bit longer. You know what? I only have one nanotech, so I'm not gonna... There we go. Now I'm back to full health. Alright, back in the beginning, there's this other path right here. There's a skill point here, which I actually do. I don't know why, it's just... Damn it. I would've went flying if I timed that long jump. You saw that normal jump, I went flying. Alright, I think there's 10 or 12 of these. It's kinda crazy. No matter what I do is, I can't stop thinking about manga. I can already see how I'm gonna be hooked on this for the time being. Keep thinking about Bleach. Left off in a really good spot in the story. The hell am I doing? So carelessly. Alright, you guys are in the way of me making money. 41,000. Alright, so I should be able to buy a nanotech. I think that's 4,000 plus the Tesla cloth. Did I get the discount? That's 30,000, so 34,000. I want to buy the Devastator, so that's 7,500, I think. Discount. Where am I? 34 plus 7, 41, 41,500. Plus the sub cannon, 51,500. I want high 50s, basically around 60,000. If I can come up on 20,000. I don't know, that's a lot of bolts though. I still have to pay 2,000 to get the other jetpack. The 2,000 or 1,000 on or 2. Might have to pass up on that gold sub cannon. Or I can come back to it later. I forgot though, this game has the code bot. Actually no, I'll just wait on the Tesla Claw. You can get 15,000 bolts by doing that little code bot side quest. And I might already be missing one of these, I don't know. I've been really distracted right now, so I haven't been paying attention to that. Those transponders or whatever they're called. Bolts that are already here. Perfect. Maybe that explosion broke down some boxes, I don't know. There we go. Oh, I did not time that right. Now you don't need to break all these to get the gold bolt. Or actually, you do. So you get here and that thing will already open up for you. There's my skill point. That jump looks kind of far. I just want something else. Oh, you can still make the long jump. I think breaking all those transporters will make that thing pop up, that last platform. You got plenty of space right there. Or it is kind of a tight jump. Alright, the 2 gold bolts on this planet acquired. That's a shame because PCX2 is my favorite. It's like by far my favorite emulator. Like, the fact that you can upscale this, the PS2 games themselves, to look absolutely beautiful, heat up function and all that stuff, but it still seems to be very demanding. I have a pretty strong PC, like a RTX 4060 graphics card, i7 12158 CPU, I think. I have a laptop, so 32 gigs of RAM. One thing I have running is this, and I think Launchbox too. I probably should be closing that down. I don't think it's that demanding though. And then OBS, but this thing can kind of drop sometimes. Well, I think it's upscaling it that makes it so damn expensive too, or so demanding. Let me not end the episodes in between ship transitions because there tend to be cutscenes between these ships, between planet to planet. Not in this case, but that's okay. Yeah, a bit of a shorter episode. O2 mass required for organic life forms. This planet is going to be divided into the Clank section and then the Ratchet section, which we'll do later. We'll do this section later as well. I'm actually going to wrap this up here. A bit of a short episode, but yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. The next section, unfortunately, is going to be my least favorite section of the game, but it won't take long. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next part. Thanks for watching.